Hi, I'm Teryn and welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, if you're new, I make a lot of skincare focused beauty content as well as fashion and life content. If that interests you, please be sure to check out my other videos, like this video, and subscribe. I'm excited about this video because I'm going to be doing a first impression review and demo of a foundation for the first time on this channel. I'm going to be reviewing the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. I saw Makeup for Women of Color on Twitter reshare a TikTok of someone just raving about this foundation, and I'm just going to tell you more about it. This is 30 milliliters. It's 1.01 fluid ounces. I purchased this from Sephora for $43. And so this is just some of the copy on the packaging. For over 3 years, our worldwide collective of makeup artists has been working to create HD Skin, their ideal foundation. Ultimate flawless second skin effect, high blur effect with an undetectable finish, buildable medium to full coverage, high resistance on skin, 24-hour long-lasting, waterproof, sweat-proof, mask-friendly. True to skin shades, co-created with our pros, enhances the skin tones with a semi-matte yet luminous finish. No color oxidation throughout the day, ideal for normal, combination oily skin, non-comedogenic. They did an instrumental test on 20 subjects. Makeup Forever collective of makeup artists. I went with the shade 4Y60 and in parentheses is Y503. 4Y60 is warm almond for tan to deep skin with yellow undertones. That is now sold out online, but I was able to secure it at my local Sephora. They have a shade finder QR code on the back of the packaging, which is really nice. So I really wanted to try out this foundation because one, I live in South Carolina, so there goes the sweat proof. I still wear a face mask, so there goes the mask proof or mask friendly, and so I just wanted to see how this does. So to me, this just felt like the perfect foundation to try given my circumstances, and so I'm really interested to see how this holds up. I'm debating on whether or not I want to use a primer. I think I will, just because I apply my skincare routine and I have my sunscreen on, so I'm just going to go in with this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I'll probably just use only this as the primer because I really want to see how this holds up. Okay, so there's more information. Micro Skin System follows skin movement, provides immediate high correction and smooth skin. Vegetable origin glycerol helps to preserve the initial moisturizing of the skin during 24-hour period. Exopolysaccharide helps for radiance of complexion during 24-hour period. Ingredient callouts for your parabens, formaldehyde releasing agents, phthalates, mineral oil, retinol, palmitate, oxybenzone, coal tar, hydroquinone, sulfates LSS and SLES, triclocarbon, triclosan, and contains less than 1% synthetic fragrance. It is also vegan and comes in recyclable packaging. Now, the new and improved version of the Ultra HD Foundation is powerful by technology and enhances performance and undetectability for skin and looks like skin under any light. Comfortable and easy to apply, this medium full coverage foundation flexes with skin for no caking or setting into lines. HD Skin is vegan, non-comedogenic, waterproof, sweatproof, and comes in sustainable packaging. HD Skin bottle is recyclable and made from 40% recycled glass. It is also an FSC carton and biosource cap. Clinical results based on instrumental tests conducted on 20 people. 98% agree that color did not change after drying. 95% agree that complexion was smoother. 94% agree that foundation did not crack or clean the patches throughout the day. Suggested usage: to find your ideal shade, swatch foundation on skin and allow it to dry. Prep skin with a moisturizer or preferred step 1 primer sold separately before applying foundation. For sheer coverage, apply with fingertips starting at the center of the face and blending outward. Medium coverage, apply 1 pump of HD Skin to the back of the hand and directly onto a brush. Start applying in the middle of the face, blend and stretch the foundation outward until desired coverage is achieved. For extra coverage, apply 1 pump to the back of the hand and apply with a damp sponge. Lightly tap and stretch foundation onto the face, adding coverage where necessary. Pro tip: for an additional blurring effect, finish your look with Ultra HD Loose Finishing Powder, sold separately. For a 24-hour matte effect, set your look with the Ultra HD Matte Setting Powder, sold separately. I want to use this with the Blending Edge by Beauty Bakery. According to this, it will give me extra coverage. This packaging is really nice. I've never seen anything quite like this. Look at that. That is awesome. So I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. Okay, that looks like a good match. feel like it's a good match. I'm gonna apply another pump of this. And I'm not really doing like full pumps, I just noticed. I'm just kind of like doing a half. Okay, I'm gonna show you with my chest. So it's a pretty good match. Okay, so I feel like I blended that in nicely. I really do like the look of this foundation. I like the feel of it. There was a small tiny scent, like I think they said it's less than 1% of a synthetic fragrance or fragrance in general. Honestly, after I blended it fully, I don't really smell it anymore. I think the consistency of the foundation is really nice. It feels weightless, it feels light. It is a little bit runny, which I like because I don't like a cakey foundation. I think it looks good. I did like maybe one full pump to 1.5 full pump because I realized I wasn't pressing all the way down. But I just never do that when applying foundation for some reason. I just like to kind of like build it up. So this is with 2 layers of it, and I'm not really big on, you know, like hiding everything, especially given like I'm just gonna go to work. So it's not really that big of a deal for me right now. I am going to finish off with some setting powders. The foundation feels good. It just feels like skin, which I really like. It doesn't feel cakey, sticky, none of that. As a first impression of it, I love this foundation. Like, it's really nice. I think this is actually my first time trying to Makeup Forever foundation. And so I'm very pleased with the results. So I'm just gonna finish this look out. I'm gonna go in with this MAC pressed Studio Cure Blend Press just under the eye, just to give me some depth back to the face, just a little bit. I'm gonna use the Mented Cosmetics Loose Setting Powder in the shade Medium Deep. I love this powder. So I think the foundation looks really good. The finishing powder set well onto the skin. I really just wanna assess the longevity of the foundation. So I'm just gonna apply like a little bit of bronzer just to give my skin some color, but I'm not gonna go too crazy. I just really want to assess the foundation. I'm gonna test this in the heat. I'm gonna see if it's actually sweat proof. I'm not sure if it has more of those capabilities if you apply more layers, but I feel like whatever layers you apply, that should be the case. So I'm just gonna see how this fares throughout the day. If this is a good foundation, this is gonna be something that I keep in rotation for years. It is so hard to find a foundation that lasts for the summer heat. And then I do know you like to go out and have fun in the summer, but when your face is melting off, you can't really have a beat. So we shall see how this works, and I'll be back at the end of the day. Yes, my skin looks oily, but the foundation is still here, and that is what we were testing today. As you can see, the foundation is still present on my forehead, it's present on my cheeks, my nose, on all the areas of my face that I applied it to, but it did come off a little bit on the areas that I did have a mask on and where the mask touched my face. This foundation claimed to be mask friendly, not mask proof, so I just wanted to point that out. However, compared to other foundations and makeup that I've worn, I did not have a lot of transfer to my mask from my makeup. So that is another thing that's pretty well. So because I'm wearing a mask, I'm really assessing for separation of the foundation on my forehead. There's not a lot of separation. I don't think there's any separation on my forehead. My skin is oily, and I don't think the foundation is said to be oil proof. So I definitely could have applied more powder throughout the day, but I didn't want to, just because I really wanted to see how the foundation did. And it's been about 10 hours since I applied it. So I think it's doing a great job, especially given that I have not applied powders or, you know, tried to apply more foundation throughout the day. I really like the foundation. I think it held up really nicely. I definitely cannot wait to wear it again. I definitely enjoyed wearing it. It feels nice. It feels like skin. And I'm talking about like not the touch of it. I'm sure it feels nice, but I try not to touch my face because I have acne. I don't feel like I'm wearing makeup, and that's really important to me. I don't like feeling like my face is super caked, especially for just an everyday look. I'm so happy that this foundation came across my timeline. Shout out to Makeup for Women of Color and also the person that posted the TikTok, Rose and Ben. I think if you're going to be really active outside, like maybe you're going to a music festival, maybe you do want to reinforce your foundation with primers, setting powders, the whole 9 yards just to reinforce it. But overall, I do think this is a great foundation that does not separate. Of course, you can see where I wore the mask, and even still, like usually I have a lot more rubbed off from wearing the mask, and it's not a lot that is rubbed off. I'm super satisfied with this foundation. This is my first time ever using Makeup Forever, and I'm super happy about the product that I decided to try out. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you have a favorite foundation for the spring and summer months? As always, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment for more videos. Thank you again.